Hey guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to rFactor 2 for another video. So I seem to have sorted out the EMI issues that have been plaguing my rig, which is why there have been no videos over the last couple of days. For those who don't know, EMI is electromagnetic interference, which is actually caused by the wheel, very powerful servo motor in this of course. And what that was doing is when the wheel and the pedals were plugged in at the same time, the signal from the wheel would actually interfere with the signal from the pedals, meaning the pedals wouldn't work as they are designed to. Both worked fine independently, but together it was a no-go. Luckily that's all sorted now. So what I'm going to be doing today is driving the glorious GNS Le Mans Special Nissan at Le Mans Circuit of South, which is the next and last race in the Virtual Endurance Championship. Now I've already driven stints around here before. I've driven around there with the T500, so I've got a good idea of how the car feels with that wheel. And I'm very interested to see how it will be with this OSW. This will be my first time taking this car to the circuit with this setup, so it might be a bit wonky, but hopefully not. Also a quick note, the pedal cam is temporary right now. It's literally duct taped to the bottom of my TV to give you an idea. I'm still trying to think of a better solution at the moment, but for now this is the best one I've come up with, so hopefully it's okay for you guys. Hopefully you don't mind it being a little bit wonky. Right then, so leaving the pits in our GTR-LM for the first time with an OSW wheel around Le Mans. This is going to be an experience, that's for sure. I've got the 4C back turned relatively low. I know in the last video I did with this rig I had the 4C back jacked all the way up, but I'm never going to race like that, so I don't see a point of doing that around here. Up into third, then fourth, down the S's for the first time. Already getting a lot of feedback through the wheel, a lot more detail, and a lot harder as well. Those curves really hit hard. It's like a punch going over them on the wheel. Of course, I'm used to driving around here with a Formula rim and a a wheel with a lot less force to it, a lot less power delivery. This is a lot different. I'm also having to use a sequential shifter to the right, which is also new. I'm used to using paddle shifters. Hopefully a solution to that will come for Le Mans. If not, I have no idea how I'm going to do 3 hours in the car like this. But anyway, see the speedo already getting up to nearly 340k. It's looking for our braking marker just after this first time there. Down to second gear. If you get it right, you can come through here in a second. Oh, those curbs, really. It's like a sawtooth thing going for the wheel. It's fantastic. Now, from what I've heard from real life is when you're driving a car like this with such stiff suspension, a lot of the movement comes from the sidewall of the tyre and the tyre itself. So running over those curbs, you really feel it in that 4C back there. Again, looking for that braking marker, which I've gone past a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Again, too busy squawking there. But just shows you how easy it is to miss your braking zone through there. Now I'm running in a race setup right now, race trim, so laden with fuel right now, and something that is a bit off topic from what I'm just saying, but I'm very much enjoying watching that needle raise, just continuing, not really slowing down as I go up through the revs. But yeah, so race fuel, we come down to the Mulsanne corner, get it nice and tight here, full lock, smash the throttle on the way out, let the forward drive do the rest, very nice. My best time around here so far in my training with the T500 has been a 3:26.3. That is in race trim. I doubt I'll get the same time today. One, because new wheel, new pedals. I'm not quite used to driving it in RF2 yet. And two, because the rubber is a little bit different around here, so I'm not going to be as quick. So, oh, I don't know if you heard that or not. That went through my spine, that sensation. Having to move my hands around the wheels. Very weird feeling, I must say. First gear, nice, tightest corner on the circuit, full lock through there. Then back up to speed again, up through the gears. Only 5 gears in this Nissan, so it takes a while to get up through them, but once you're there, the torque of this car doesn't, you don't feel like it's a 5-speed half the time. So now, through the Porsche curve, this is going to be the hardest bit for me in terms of 4C back. Going to go down to third gear, try and get it in. Oh, wow. The line's very, very slow through there initially. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, don't touch those curbs. 4C back through there is absolutely astronomical. Curbs are what I expect them to be. Very slow through there, but the difference I feel straight away is just the force of the car under load. A lot of sims do that very well where the car loads up under downforce, but through there that was like something I've never felt that before in a sim. Or with a wheel, I should say. Okay, through the Porsche Cayenne. Let's see if we can do a better lap, shall we? I've got my splits on screen, so hopefully we'll get those come up. Up into 4th gear, and then we'll take 5th. I should stress also that we are in DX9 here. This isn't DX11 because that version of the circuit is not ready yet. Oh god, I'm slow through there. Having to get used to really hitting that brake pedal on the way in now. 55 kilograms of force underneath that brake pedal. Oh, one-handed down there isn't nice. Second gear. Come on, get in. Oh, wow. I'm getting my ass kicked by this wheel. I can't imagine doing a 3-hour stint on this horse feedback set and tell you that. Taking a little bit of a liberty there on the entrance to Tete Rouge, but it doesn't matter. Up through the gears again. A bit of a time to have a break now. This circuit is being heavily worked on by the SRC modding team. There's a lot of weird geometry in the circuit, which apparently going through here with a OSW wheel is not a good idea, just how bumpy it is. You can see how many bumps I'm having to deal with just going down the straight there. 342 on the speedo before breaking down to the first chicane. Come on, get it in, get it in, get it in. In between first and second gear there, very frustrating. This thing has oodles of torque, but you do need to be in the band, and we were just outside it there. Up into fifth gear again. Wondering what sort of time I'm going to be capable of in this car. I'm unsure. Just looking to the right for our braking zones, trying to hit it this time. And there it is. Then off. Oh, wow, okay. You see how that wheel just absolutely caught my hand there. As the rear end stepped a little bit. Maybe the brake bar is a little bit too far to the rear. Just managing to keep it. And again, I have to stress that I'm running about 40% force feedback of what this wheel is capable of delivering. And my word, is it still very strong. Braking right down here. Come off a little bit as you get to the end because you're in a downforce car. Nice, okay, that was clean. Something that I've already talked about in streams. I did manage a stream before EMI issues sort of stopped it for the start of this week. I managed a stream on Saturday. And the brake is probably the thing that I think will improve me the most. I feel so much more confident on the brakes than I did with the T500 pedals, the T3PA pedals, I guess they are. So fourth gear in, and then brake hard and early. You think you can brake later there, but you can't because you just end up getting off the part of the circuit of the grip and then understeering. Down to first gear, bit of a GNS trick out of there. Little clutch kick on the way out. Not really the best way to get through there, but with this gearing sometimes, I think on the qualifying lap you might do that, I don't know. I don't want to think about it, to be honest. Alright, let's try and get this right this time. So we're going to go down to third, run a bit deeper this time. Let the downforce do the work. There you go. Up to fourth, mid-corner, try not to run over the curbs. Really yanks the wheel out your hand when you do that. Oh, the vibration through my... I felt that in my bones then. Easy through here, it's a lot tighter than you think it is. That's better, better through there. It's still a little bit difficult through there because the GTR is not a cornering machine as we mentioned before, but still a lot of fun braking. I got that a bit wrong. Something I'm also struggling with is visibility with this wheel. It comes up really high. I can just about see a 328, that's not bad at all. 329 I guess that was really. Let's see if we can go any quicker than that. I can brake so much later for that, can't I? Jesus Christ. That's how much better I am on the brakes now. I'm braking where I would with the T500 and finding that I'm just stopping short. I'm just having... The best way to describe the brake on these pedals is that it just... Oh man, that's a bad habit I picked up there. That footwork through there. Watch that back and you'll see what I mean. But the best way I can just describe the brake is it just gives you confidence. A bit naughty through there. That would have been a cut track on the real circuit. It gives you confidence to brake and consistency. I know straight away where my foot's got to be on the pedal to slow down. I know where it's going to lock. I know there's a certain point if I go beyond that from muscle memory that the brakes will lock and I'll slide. Doesn't take long at all to get that ingrained into your mind with these pedals. Second gear round. Try first this time. Oh wow, okay. Car came away from me. I just got my hand twatted into the gear shifter there. So I think I'll run probably even less force feedback than this at in Le Mans in real trim. God, this wheel is dangerous. I love it. So where are we braking here again? Let's try and do this right this time. First gear, that's better. No, you don't want any drama through there. You don't want any. You don't want the car to slide. You want to get through there nice and cleanly as fast as possible. Le Mans is a completely different mindset to other circuits. 24-hour race round here, of course. It's just about being clean and consistent. Don't worry about anything else. Oh, locking the brakes, see what I mean there? I got off the brakes just as I felt them lock. Managed to slow it down. We're about 2 tenths up right now, not doing too great. Another reason for driving this car around here, I know I'm in the wrong sim, but I'm very much looking forward to the new Assetto Corsa update involving the prototype, so I thought I'd whet my prototype appetite by driving the best prototype of all time, of course. It's very bad in real life. Anyway, off and brake heavily. I'm off the brakes as you slow down because it's a downforce car. Got to roll off the brakes in this car, even in this GTR, even when you're running such a low downforce. Obviously we're running near minimal downforce around here. You still have to roll off the brakes as you slow down, because the downforce comes off and you slow down, and again the brakes lock, which is your enemy around here. You want to try and keep those tyres in as good a condition as possible and make them last as long as you can. Let's try and get this right again. Very difficult through here. Okay, up to 4th gear all halfway through, and then blend them in over the curb. 3rd gear, keep it tight, tight, tight. Back in again on the curb on the outside. Nice. 4th gear. I'm feeling precision. Precision is something that I'm feeling. I'm having the ability to put the car where I want it to be. Albeit I'm still learning. Ah, that was bad through there. Just got on the brakes too late. Smash the front on the way out. Don't worry about it. What was that? 328.3. No, we'll do one more lap. I'm doing this. We'll do one more lap. See if we can break into those 27s. That'll be a good achievement, I think, the first time out. Again, braking. Oh, a smidge too early. Not as bad through there. The thing is with a GTR is that you feel like you can brake later than you can a lot of the time. So you'll slow down into a corner and then realise you've just overshot it by a long way. God, my arms are already aching round here. 2nd gear in. That wouldn't be a cut. I think 2nd gear is better through there. We are running, of course, this is a preliminary race setup. It isn't quite all done yet. And here I'm getting a little bit out of breath. This really is a very physical task around here. Really can't wait for the real thing. Again, smash those brakes. 2nd gear in. Ah, see that at the front there? Front slid a little bit. Ah, it's bumpy out there. Don't go out there. Again, I have to stress this track is being worked on by SRC. This is not the final product we're going to see, and hopefully it will be DX11 ready as well, meaning we get a nice shiny SRC race to drive in. But as of now, DX9. Right, okay, come on, let's focus. We can still make that time back. Come on, get in! Oh, hopping over the curb, that's painful. Don't want to be doing that too often. Fifth gear again, okay, right. Concentrating on ready to brake. I locked up here last time. See, gaining that time there just by being better on the brakes. 3 tenths back. I think there's a lot of time in the Porsche curves as well. I gotta just be. I need to be more confident with it. Just be a little bit more brave through there. 20 mile an hour again. That magic 320 there. Love that number. Now, how brave can we be into Indy? Too brave, I think. Yep, too brave. We've locked up and gone a bit wide there. See what I mean? There's a very definite groove on the inside of the corner there. You have to try and hit. Oh man, that's bad. Something in the GTR as well that you aren't seeing, but I haven't got the graphic up, is that we do suffer a little bit around here right now with brake temperatures. Even the highest ducting possible, the big stops really take this toll on the brakes after a while, so R&R is actually the worst corner for it. Anyway, Porsche curves again. Fourth gear halfway through. Oh, big wiggle there. Really throwing it over the curbs that time, trying to get the curbs to turn the car. Doesn't feel too great of a OSW, I can tell you that. Oh, we're wide there. A bit slow on the exit. It didn't feel quite as neat and tidy as the last time through there. We'll see though when we get to the Ford chicane if we've made up time or not. Brake hard, get it in, nice. Ah, damn it, understeer. Understeer again. I don't think that's going to be quicker. We'll see you across the line. Yeah, there you go. We lost a couple of attempts at the end there. But guys, that was the GNS GTR-LM at Le Mans. And my God, the OSW completely transforms it. I know when it's sliding. I know all the little finicky bits that I guessed with the T500 before. All that information is now made clear to me through the wheel. I'm only running about 40% strength force CBAT, but the detail is absolutely fantastic. Even on these sort of stock, or I guess beginning settings for the OSW, I've not even tweaked it yet. This is the baseline. I've got to tweak it to my preference yet. And the curbs are probably the best thing around here. I've heard people complain about the curbs before with an OSW, but that is how they feel. That's how they are. They shake you to the very core. They are sawtooth curbs. They're going to feel like that. And that detail is great and fantastic for the wheel. I'm really loving it. But guys, if you enjoyed that video of the OSW and the new pedals versus RF2, then make sure to hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit subscribe to be notified of future videos. And yeah, Le Mans coming up in a couple of weeks' time, which will be streamed live by myself. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole thing yet. Let me know if you're interested. Maybe me just sitting here for 24 hours and not sleeping, although I probably would sleep. But yeah, let me know below if you're interested in that. Take care, guys. Have an awesome day. See you next time.